We're going to discuss problem 7 and problem 9 from section 5.1 together because they're actually talking about the same thing. As a matter of fact, it would include problem 8 as well. So basically, they want you to simplify some expression to follow an exact format. So what you want to do is you want to have a single base with the power t standing by itself with some coefficient in the front. So I want a constant coefficient in the front. I want everything with exponent t standing along by itself. So it's 1 over 3 to the power of t. Well, anything that's flipped to the denominator, you know it's negative in the sign, but the power has to be t according to the requirement. You are not supposed to use negative t. Well, negative t, you know it's negative 1 times t. So what you have is that negative 1 times t. According to the property we learned, if you have something to the power of x times y, it's a to the x to the power of y, or it's a to the y to the power of x. So basically, you can switch the order of those two structures. Therefore, it's 170. It's 3 to the negative 1 to the power of t. Therefore, you could have said, okay, this means my coefficient in the front is 130. My base is 3 to the negative 1, or if you want, 1/3. So the next problem is pretty much a similar idea. You want to separate constant out. You want your exponent to be t. And the best way to do it is just to make sure that I simplify it in some way that looks more comfortable and then move towards the idea of fixing the exponent to be t. So you have 4 squared, 5 to the t squared. This formulation came from the idea that a times b to the power of x is c is a to the c times b to the c. Then keep going. It's 16. It is 5 to the power of t times 2. Don't forget what we said earlier. The idea is if you have exponent, which is multiplication of two parts, you could have separated them. You won't have t only, so it's 16. It's t squared, and sorry, my bad, 5 squared, right? So it's 16 5 squared, and t, therefore it's 16 times 25 to the power of t, where you will have your a as 16, where your b is 25. Okay, this is essentially asking you to rephrase an exponential function given to you to a fixed expression. It's kind of like simplify it, except I specify the final structure I require. So hopefully it gets you more comfortable with the basic properties of exponential functions.